After the work session, we moved back into a whole group setting where the students came all together. We discussed the accountable talk prompts for the day. Again, they were able to choose, which they love to have the option of choice with the prompts. There were 4 prompts for the day. I asked the students to reflect first written, in a written format, on how they felt, and then we shared orally. My purpose for that is holding students accountable and committing to their thoughts and ideas. It's important to have them write this, but also share orally just because it helps us address those speaking and listening standards. Excellent work during our writer's workshop today. It's evident that you were able to proficiently and effectively kind of incorporate that evidence that we've collected the last 2 days. I now want you to reflect on the work session, the evidence that we've kind of explored so far, okay? Let's look at the closing. Collaborative sharing, you're used to our accountable talk prompts. You're going to, although we're going to share orally, you're going to write about it first, okay? So today we have 4 prompts that you can choose from and then continue to complete them, all right? Justin, how many are we going to pick when we respond?
1.
1 always, thank you. All right, remember, before you begin writing, you're picking 1 prompt, as Justin stated, and I want you to really think about all of the experiences that we've had so far. So our leadership vocabulary activity, our video about female business leaders, our article about male leaders, and all of our work today, okay? Are we good? Go ahead and get started. You're choosing 1 collaborative sharing accountable talk prompt, and then we'll have some sharing out loud when you're done writing. Let me give you about 3 minutes, okay? Select 1. Go ahead and get started. You're welcome to use the evidence that you actually have to help you. So if I pick the second one, I'd say the resources or evidence that have influenced my thinking most are, and I would explain what they are, and I would say why they've influenced my thinking. Your classmate had a great question. She said, what does relevant mean? We talked about that. Anything that's useful, it's reliable, you feel like it's a sound resource for you. That's a part of our standard. Accountable talk prompts allow students to kind of organize their thoughts and provides them with a structured way of responding. For example, in today's closing, the accountable talk prompts were specifically geared towards the evidence that the students had collected. During the work session, they were asked to incorporate all of those ideas into argumentative writing, informative writing, and narrative writing. Those prompts set them up to be able to explain how that evidence supported them and how it promoted them to be successful writers. All right, let's move into our oral sharing part. You've had a chance to write down your thinking from our 4 prompts. As always, when our classmates have shared, we give them a round of applause. We're listening for evidence from our learning, okay? Antonio, you want to go first?
I feel strongly that males are still better leaders. Males are more decisive than women, so that means they get the job done more, in my opinion. I believe that the intelligence should be higher for males because males have very bright ideas and is very smart. But I'm not saying that females are not intelligent. I'm saying that the comparison should be a little bit closer than what the Pew Research Center provided.
Excellent. Did we hear evidence from our opening? Round of applause. Excellent job, Antonio. Perfect. Love it. Tian, you ready?
I'm still interested in female leadership because the percentage in the trait honesty is 50%. I agree because females are most honest than men. I also agree with the creative trait as well because females are more creative than males. My favorite trait of the data is compassionate, which is 80%. I agree because women are most open to things than men.
Perfect. Did we hear evidence from our learning? Yes. Let's give a round of applause. Excellent job. All right, Rigoberto, you ready?
I feel strongly that males can be a little better than females at hardworking jobs like construction jobs. Females could be better in side jobs like restaurants, companies, businesses, or banks based on honesty, intelligence, and compassionate. And I feel that males can be better at outside jobs like construction jobs or like building jobs.
All right, great job, Rigoberto. Did we hear evidence from, we definitely heard leadership traits, right? Yes. We heard evidence from day 1 as well. Let's give him a round of applause. Great job. What you're going to do is I'm going to post your closings on our day 3, just as we've done every day, so we can kind of see how our thinking has changed so far. You're going to stack everything for me. You've done an excellent job. Let's give yourselves a round of applause for your work today, and have a fantastic afternoon. During the closing, I also utilized anchor charts. Although I had it posted on the screen for the students to view, there were also anchor charts around the room that spoke to some of those same accountable talk prompts. When students arrived the next day, anchor charts posted their work, their reflection is a nice reminder of their work and their progress and how, once again, all of that information can be brought together.